Something in the fire knew my name. I live in the outskirts of LA, right where the evacuation zones were first issued for the fires. My area wasn't hit immediately, so I decided to stay and keep an eye on my place. I was watching updates on my phone when, around 2 a.m., the power went out. It wasn't surprising. The smoke was so thick it looked like night at noon, and the wind was howling like crazy. I stepped outside to check things out, and that's when I smelled it. Not just smoke, but something worse. Acrid, sharp, like burnt hair and rotting meat. The glow of the fire was creeping closer over the ridge behind my neighborhood. I could see faint orange embers drifting in the wind. But as I stood there, I noticed something moving along the edge of the flames. At first I thought it was an animal, a deer or maybe a coyote fleeing the fire. But then it stood upright, tall, too tall. I froze, heart pounding as the figure stepped closer. Its shape was wrong. It looked almost human, but it was impossibly thin, like it had been stretched out. Its skin, or what was left of it, was blackened and cracked, glowing faintly like embers. Its head snapped toward me, and even from a distance I could feel its stare. I bolted back inside and locked the door, my hands shaking. My phone buzzed, an evacuation alert. I grabbed my bag, keys, and ran to my car. As I started the engine, I glanced at my rearview mirror, and there it was, standing at the edge of my driveway. Its face wasn't a face at all, just a gaping hole surrounded by smoldering ash. But the worst part? It spoke. My name. It rasped it, slow and deliberate, like it was savoring the sound. I slammed the gas pedal, but as I sped away, I kept hearing it. Not with my ears, but inside my head, echoing over and over. Even now, hours later, I can still hear it faintly, like the sounds burned into my brain. The fire's getting closer to the city, and I don't think it's just flames we should be afraid of.